Pleasant afternoon in the picturesque city of Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. It's warm, pushing 90 degrees, about 85 miles west of New York City. Players love Saucon Valley Country Club, and the fans do as well. It's a legitimate U.S. Open test with high rough, narrow fairways, fast, slopey greens. Hale Irwin won here in 2000. Long shot Larry Loretti in 1992. Par 71, 6,940 yards, and through 36 holes of 72, the cream has risen to the top. Padraig Harrington just hitting it miles with all of his speed training. 3 times a major champion, out in the final pairing in less than an hour with his Ryder Cup counterpart, the winning USA captain Steve Stricker, who's been outstanding. Longtime PGA professional Rob Labritz is there as well. And maybe a run for 2-time U.S. Open champion Ernie Els, who knows. Great day for the defending champion and Pennsylvania native Jim Furyk. 5 under, 66. And maybe an outside chance on Sunday, depending on what the leaders do. Rich Lerner pleased to be alongside 6-time winner on the PGA Tour Gary Koch. 2004 U.S. Senior Open winner Peter Jacobsen is with us as well. John Cook and Jim Gallagher Jr., big winners both on the PGA Tour. John Cook won a bunch out here as well. And now Ernie Els has this at number 2 for birdie.
And a rare birdie it would be, Rich. Hardest hole on the golf course through the opening 2 rounds. Stroke average of north of 4.5. So if you make a par here, you're doing well.
And over at the 9th is Glenn Day. 9th today, playing shorter than it did yesterday, about 170 yards. Yesterday it was over 200, and that is a wonderful shot.
Frustrating. And this a moment ago, Marcus Breer at the second for birdie from Austria.
Up and over a little ridge, and then down the hill to the hole. Should move a little right back to the back of the green. How about that?
Yeah.
Don't see many threes at this second hole. Tough par 4.
Marcus Breer coming off that birdie at 2, that rare birdie at 2.
Peter, I don't know about you, but I like it when these guys play that yellow golf ball. It's a lot easier for us to see, too.
Well, I
bet our camera guys like it as well.
Absolutely.
Mark Hensby.
Second shot here at the opening hole, the par 5, and this guy can rip it. So don't be surprised if he gets home here. Wow, what a shot. So he's going to have a great look at a chance to start with an eagle.
Paul Broaders now up this hill here at 3 to get it there. What's confusing, or what can be confusing, Gary, is when you play a hole location and you've got a tricky downhiller. Then the next day you're below the hole and you've got that uphiller, but you're thinking about how fast it was yesterday.
He plays these difficult golf courses well, again, because he's such a good ball striker, and he doesn't have to rely on making a lot of putts, which in the regular events that are played, the scoring is usually much lower. But how about that? Good way to start.
Tied for 3rd now. 2 shots back.
David Toms with his second here at the long par 4. All right, excellent shot for David. And over at 17, Kenny Duke, 4 under on his round today. Just 1 bogey.
Beautiful shot there.
Back over here at 3, Mark Hensby missed the green left. He's got one of those hacking hopes.
He hoped right.
He hoped right. He's got the great Tom Geit's old caddy, Mike Carrick, on the bag. So little magic right there.
Left to right movement. Oh, yeah. Beautifully done. Nice round, 67. Let's see if he can get totally committed to this swing.
Sound like a good strike. A little left of the hole location. Needs to get up a little.
I would say he did okay. What a shot.
Let's bring in Jim Gallagher Jr. with Rocco Mediate at the second.
Thank you, Rich. 189. Ball's a little above his feet. A little right to left wind. Went back and got an extra club. This is on a good line. Let's see what it does here if it gets on the green.
Just climbs to the top of the ridge. So a very makeable putt left for Mediate there at the second.
Great start.
Thank you, Rich. This is Stephen Alker for his birdie. Coming off a double back at the second hole, so a slow start for the hottest player on the Champions Tour.
Senior Open champion David Toms to get to 2 under par. He's not out of this.
No, not at all. 2 birdies in his last 3 holes, so seeing some putts go in. And there's another one. And 3 out of his last 4. So birdies are out there. It's not impossible, but you have to hit good shots and make good putts.
The second green, Rocco Mediate to get to 4 under.
Yeah, might have some right to left in it, but not much. Pretty quick putt.
Yeah, good call, Jim. Overread by Rocco.
At the fourth, this is Gene Sowers, who won the U.S. Senior Open in 2016.
Normally a wonderful iron player. Front left hole location. Yeah, there we go. Utilize the slope. This is going to get better and better.
Thank you. Got it way up in the air. Gotta keep from overspinning this one.
Beautifully done.
Well done.
After that gorgeous shot into this little par 3, Gene Sowers to get to 4 under, and he does. 3 wins on the regular tour. Now at 59.
Let's go to 8.
Ernie Els birdie putt to get to 2 under.
Brilliant second shot here at the par 4, and with a putter change today. So sometimes you just have to shake it up a little bit, Rich.
Big Easy might be a factor in this championship.
They're in there low, little check too much. It is getting down that little slope, and that's
good.
pretty good.
Yep, very well done. It's a very unique technique.
He is 8 under his last 20 holes.
And over at 9, David Toms now for another birdie. 3 of his last 4, and he did miss a short one at 7. Did he do it? Oh, wow.
Now, wait a minute. What, do you think he thought he made it?
No.
Or he thought he had missed it and he went in?
2-time U.S. Open champion Ernie Els for birdie to get to 3 under. Yep.
Boy, did that putting stroke look good.
Yeah, it looks good, Gary. You know that when you switch putters mid-tournament, you don't like the one you're going away from.
Mark Hensby at the par 5 6th birdie putt to get to 4 under. Big hitting Australian right in the mix.
All right. Good birdie at the par 5.
You would just have to chip it down the fairway. I think he's going to take a go at this.
Well, it is a big green. Right now, the key is to just put it on the surface.
He did. Got to go. It did. It got to the front of the green. That is just absolute pure strength.
Guys, this reminds me of Tiger Woods at Pebble Beach in the year 2000, the 6th hole, the par 5, right rough, below the cliff, knocks it up on the green.
This is Ken Tanigawa, birdied his last 4 holes. This is for another one at 11. So Ken Tanigawa, how about that? Senior major champion, won at Oak Hill for a birdie. Coming in with a lot of confidence. He won a couple of weeks ago at the American Family Insurance Championship, hosted by Steve Stricker And that'll give you confidence. Slow start for JAIDEE. Bogeys at 1 and 2.
He's looking right at it. And he's hit it right at it.
So come back. This will come back.
Coco, he's catching right on the middle of the club face,
Yes,
isn't he?
he is. It's impressive to watch.
This long one up this slope. This is for par. Watch this. This is obviously what he was trying to do.
Really?
Yes.
Come on.
Wait for it. Hello. There you go. That is some creativity. Petrovic finished second in the U.S. Senior Open a couple of years ago.
608-yard par 5 12th. TANIGAWA for another birdie.
This would be for a USGA record of 6 consecutive birdies.
Yes, do
for
that.
the Senior Open, 11 other players had made 5 in a row, but no one had ever made 6.
On the tee at this par 3. Shorter hole today, over 200 yesterday, about 170 today. What a shot from Alex.
Comes out pretty loose. Got some heat on it. Needs to kick right a little bit.
Oh, it did. What
really
a
well
shot.
done. What a golf shot.
It's going to funnel down toward that gutter right there and stop. But that is a wonderful escape location that he's going to have to go through a different grain direction. Right there in the valley, back up to the.
He's licking his chops right now. Anything to the left of this green or left of this hole location, and this is way up into the air on a nice line.
Oh my. There's that power. I mean to tell you, 2 brilliant shots there.
Poor shot for Stricker.
Yeah, right up against the crease of that primary rough and the first cut, so that was the difficulty of this shot, but pretty well done.
So far this week, he's gotten the ball up and down 8 of 10 times.
You could say that again, because brilliant second shot. Now goes straight up the center of the green, goes up the slope, just misses on the left, but does go by a little bit.
Location in the back right portion of the green. Good aggressive swing. Control the distance. Yeah, nicely done.
Chance for 4 straight birdies.
So double bogey here at this par 5 yesterday. Bogey today.
Back to 5 under, even for the round.
Beautiful flow to his putting stroke, Rich. Nice. Smooth transition from backstroke to forward stroke. Even on the short putts, takes the putter back a good distance.
THONGCHAI JAIDEE for 4 in a row, Gary.
Very doable, Rich. Little movement to the right. There we go. We are seeing some runs of birdies out here today.
There have been some good scores. Furyk in with 5 under 66.
How about that run? Birdie the last 4 holes, trying to get another one here. Tee is up a block.
That was fortuitous.
I guess when you got it going, you get bounces like that.
Areas that you're trying to play to where the whole location is.
David Tom's having a great day. Here's his second at 14.
It's a back right hole location. He loves to fade the ball. Sets up perfectly. Another good shot. Creeping back just ever so slightly.
THONGCHAI JAIDEE for another birdie.
Yeah, going up the slope. Ought to have some left to right in it. Keeping the flagstick in here from this distance. Did he?
Yeah. Well, this young man has played golf all over the world successfully.
Yeah, got to hit it. Just cannot afford to go long or right. knows he can do it.
Gene Sowers, lengthy birdie putt here at the 10th.
Obviously, well,
Oh, yeah.
a lot of ways to make birdie.
Oh, there, Gene Sowers.
Rob Labritz played this hole birdie and par so far.
It sounded thin, didn't it, Peter?
I think it's thin and blocked to the right. Oh, wow. Oh, my. That's what you need.
Yeah, a little slider left to right. A little slow going up the hill.
So it's a handful for THONGCHAI JAIDEE.
Remarkable comeback after a bogey start.
Putt will go slightly up the hill.
Good speed again.
Unforced error right there after that perfect tee shot. I'm going to be disappointed with that.
So Stricker started this day 1 shot behind. He is now 5 off the pace.
To the right and short, just on the face of the bunker. Slashed it out to here. And that is an incredible par. And a save that keeps him 4 back of Harrington in solo third.
Tucked over in that right corner, only 5 over the bunker. Good strike just left of the hole location. Not much left.
And it's a pretty straight putt. Maybe he's going to turn a little bit to the left.
Try to whittle away at this lead. Front right hole location. On a pretty good line, little right of the flag.
Say so. There's your answer. Padraig hits a good one. Stricker hits a better one.
Second for the Brits at the 10th.
Just to make a big swing here, got to carry it over this little ridge and get it to stop. Ease away from the hole, not bad from that position.
Thanks, Mark. JAIDEE leave his birdie putt short. This for par, Jim.
Yeah, keep it in the hole with some speed.
Wow, he's putting beautifully today.
Yeah, he is.
He likes to hit.
No, he's going to have to try to hit a high cut here, I would think, Gary, because that limb is right in the way of the hole location. He takes it way upstairs, trying to draw it back. A pretty solid strike.
And he carries it onto the green.
Starts it way left. It's not cutting. That is not the miss left.
Oh, and it gathers in some very long rough just around the edge of the bunker.
Right about there. We'll start breaking pretty hard to the left. Good speed.
Oh, beautiful lag. So back-to-back birdies. Looks like for Stricker.
David Toms at 17, now 6.
30 feet, but the first 24 up the hill there comes to the crest and goes to the left.
That was a good effort. Had to look very good from his position. 72 holes, you have to play some remarkable golf under a lot of pressure, and he was able to pull it off.
With his success, he has given back, has the THONGCHAI.
This is Richard Green a moment ago over at 17. Going along nicely, +2. And this will help. That's going to be just the 4th birdie.
Winger from left to right and severely uphill, so very slow. Goes almost directly to the right there, and that is nicely done.
That is incredible. I was rolling balls earlier this week, John, from that position. And if you get it a little bit too much to the right, it's going to go down to where Stricker putted.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, You start running these ridges and you miss your spot, they can filter off in bad places.
Yeah.
Well done, dude.
He knew how treacherous that was. He looked over and went, whoa.
Yeah, sure is. 168. He's got some speed in this golf swing. I got out there pretty good here, just having 168 into this hole. See if he make it for the last hole. Cutting back towards it. It's the right club. It's really good.
Oh, man, that's the best shot we've seen here at 13 all day long.
Third for the Brits.
Well, we've documented the difficulty of this whole location. Par 5 is actually playing over par. That was brilliant.
He's been impressive, Gary.
Yeah, he really has.
I like his game.
And how about this par 5 this late in the round? That is just the 9th birdie of the day, recorded at the 12th. So that is an indication of just how difficult that whole location is.
This isn't even his 3-wood. This is his lofted wood. I think it's like a 5-wood or a 7-wood. And this ball is tagged, and it is on a really good line.
Wow. I'm going to tell you, that is closer than we've seen most wedge shots today. Big drive here at the finishing hole. Second shot that plays ever so slightly uphill. Whole location hard on the left-hand side of the green. Wow.
Whoa, man.
Whoa.
Try to take that stab, because that catch has to be absolutely perfect. He's carrying some speed.
Second shot for Rocco Mediate here at 13. Just hitting fairway and green on every hole, it seems like. Another great one here.
Nope, not even close. So that'll be the second 6 on a par 5 for Steve Stricker in this third round.
You go back to what John said, that before Steve hit that second shot, you can't take your mind away for a second, even on a layup, which seems so simple for a high level.
I'll give him 7 feet, maybe.
Wow.
This is what dominance looks like.
His last 40 holes.
Squeezing the life out of this field. Here's THONGCHAI JAIDEE.
That was from 114. Got to carry it 110 to the top of the slope.
And gets it to stop right there. Okay.
Yeah, it was right the whole way. So now Harrington with a 7-shot cushion.
Yeah, I always like to look maybe just in front of the ball, keep my eyes focused there to kind of feel like the putter goes through over that line. You can use a quarter to putt over to as well. You're practicing.
Better stroke.
Yeah.
Better stroke.
Oh, gosh.
Lacking speed. Just a touch.
Somehow has to miss this rough. Has to keep it so low. And he did. This is unreal.
Wow.
Unreal, that shot.
That is, that's incredible right there, to get it up on that ledge on the proper level
and have a
of
birdie
this
putt. Carry it just on the green with a little, you can.
Wow.
Right off the hosel.
Yep.
And that can happen too.
Try to go in with the club face wide open. He started it right where he had the line aimed, but that was a misread, Peter. He had it set up to go a little right. The ball actually went a little left.
Still, like he felt on number 7. He was way out of position off the tee, got it back in play, and he walks away with a par. That is a USGA escape. So everybody is just falling away from the leader, Padraig Harrington.
Stephen Alker trying to bounce back.
His second.
JAIDEE for bogey. This is scary, Jim.
Yeah, I'll swing hard right to left. He would love a bogey at this point. It does not swing as much as he thought. He's still got some work to do.
Wow.
That's for double.
Can affect this golf ball as far as wind goes. See if you can put a good quality swing on that one right at it.
There we go. It's a little more like what we expect from Stricker.
No, there's that miss to the right, Gary.
Yeah, that's 3 in a 4-hole stretch on short putts.
Wow. Dropping all the way from second with a triple bogey down to 2 under.
On a good line as well.
Yeah, eyes were going up and down. That always means it's on line. Another great look at birdie.
Yeah, I love the way they talked it through, and he had to commit to the final, and they were firm on that. It looks pretty good.
And yeah, it is.
Yeah, 14 feet does go slightly uphill, right to left. He's going to give Steve Stricker a read.
Largest ever 54-hole lead at a U.S. Senior Open was 7.
Like Gary said, it's something to play for coming down the stretch here to close out the 3rd round.
Yeah, nicely done. And remember, he finished with 3 consecutive birdies yesterday, so there are some birdie holes. The 16th is a birdie hole, 17th is a short iron, 18 if you drive it in the fairway. Just some 5 paces or so from the left edge of the green. Does play uphill, about 20 some odd feet.
I like it. Be the right way.
I like it. I like it. Well, if Jay likes it, we like it.
We really love that action. It really has not changed all that much through the years.
Harrington is waiting. He is going to hit driver and try to drive the green. Rob down the hill for birdie. Yeah. He's pointing at everybody. So 2 drop shots, 13 and 14. A birdie here at 15.
Actually 17, I think, Jake, with Gene Sowers. This one's got a huge swing to the left, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Up the hill. Oh, this is perfect.
Oh. There we go.
That's the first long one we've seen made here at 17, Gary.
All right, so Sowers a couple under par in his round, and he moves into that tie for second at 5 under. Trying to get it to go right, and it just wouldn't do it.
'18th season.
Looks like it's
Just left. Oh, but it's the right distance. Well played. Chance for yet another birdie.
To get to 2 under for the round and solo second.
He's got a lot of supporters here, and there we go. Thumbs up. Nice bounce back for him too after the bogey.
And he is embracing this opportunity. Padraig now.
Just kind of trying to stab it down that little slope. Maybe catch that other slope. It won't go, gather towards the hole, but it'll go a little bit straighter and down a little further. And not bad. Lost commitment. Now this is no bargain. This is not a very good lie.
But still, it's great to see Steve coming back from that strange illness that put him in the hospital.
Definitely has to get this off the hole to the right.
I wouldn't have bet on that.
So it's Rob Labritz now who has the chance to get to within 5 shots.
Yeah, it could slide right if it loses speed.
Pure center cut. Wow.
That's a solid 8 feet. Not much to this. Might fall a little to the right at the end.
Man, who would have thought that these two players, final grouping of the day, both make bogey.
Birdie putt now at 18 for Gene Sowers.
All right, see if somebody can hit it firmly enough and keep it far enough left. Everybody has missed it to the right from this position.
And this just a moment ago, Stephen Alker for par to finish up his round. This would be even par 71. And he fought back to get that number.
Yes,
Gary.
he did. Uncharacteristically, though, Rich, he has made double bogey in each of the rounds that he's played. Well, there we go. That's more like what we expect from Steve Stricker.
Did you do it? Oh, my. I thought that was in.
Feel how much slope there is right at that apex that you look at from the other side.
Hit it
Yeah,
too
right through the
hard
break.
again.
Labritz just cleaning up his par. Good stroke right there. Well, he's having fun, but he's playing well, looks confident.
Just like that. Lead is back up to 6.
It is high, and it is cutting, and it is just right of the flag. And didn't quite get up that slope. That's a good spot.
It's a popular spot.
Let's see if he can duplicate 14 swing and 16 swing. This is 8 iron. It's on a good line. Got to get up a little. Caught that ball as well.
Wow. This ball just hung out there. Never even thought about going left.
It gets redundant, but you cannot blink one time or otherwise it could cost you big. I kind of stutter stepped that one in, but that was a good 2-putt.
All right, this birdie try now. Rob Labritz.
Delicate little shot. Just nudge it forward. Let it dribble down the hill. Okay. Yeah, that was all right, Rob. Oh! he looked a little early. That's some great playing. 3 consecutive rounds of 69.
He's trying to turn. It's going to hang out there towards the center of the green, but hole high.
Yeah, got a big hop forward. Wow. Caught just on the side of that little ridge.
This will have some release to it, so it just wants to get it into that little valley, let it run out, kind of chop down on it, letting it run. You can throw it way up in the air and be kind of doable. He does, but just carried it too far. That was his miss. Had to. That little hill, now down and turning left.
Good putt.
Nope.
Wow.
That's sort of emblematic of his day. Just not sharp, a little sloppy. Things we normally do not see from Steve Stricker, particularly on and around the green.
You know, without making a bogey, And he's going to make a couple bogeys, but you know what? He has that strength and he has that aggressiveness. He's going to make birdies. He knows that.
65 and 66. He goes to the final round with a 5-shot lead over Gene Sowers and Rob LaBritte. Go out in that final pairing on Sunday.